This is my second medical mission to Ukraine since the war started. I joined a team of 7 physicians from the US and France, and I was involved in the training of Ukrainian physicians in 3 hospitals on chemical weapons preparedness.
A month ago, I didn't know about MedGlobal, but I heard about Dr. Zahir, and we had a discussion and connected. I learned a lot more, and it led to this trip. I think, like many people in the world, I was moved by the story of Ukraine and wanted to understand this more and wanted to help, and also wanted to be able to see more deeply into the conflict and its effect on people, ordinary people.
I'm in Lviv and in Ukraine because we hear the suffering of the world. We hear the tremendous fear. Why am I here where in a children's hospital there is tape on this window so if an explosion happens that children with cancer 10 feet from me don't have shattered glass to kill them by cutting their face. We're here because this is completely unacceptable and has to be stopped now, and the world has to come and protect Ukraine because it's not just an idea like democracy. We can't let people suffer.
I decided to come for several reasons. One, I think they have been incredibly brave in defense of their country and their families, and I think we should do anything we can to help them. And I was hopeful that my past experience, both in surgery and in the military, might be helpful as they try to ramp up their medical care for defense.
So you give them pain medication?
Yeah, pain medication, a lot. I would like to say how much I've been pleased and joyful to be authorized to join the MedGlobal team in Ukraine, because I was going there with the goal to join a surgical theater to perform some operation and to bring some help. But formation is always more efficient than substitution, and the aim of MedGlobal is precisely that, and I agree completely, totally with that.
I completed training for more than 220 physicians on how to detect different types of chemical agents, how to protect yourself if you're involved in the management of victims of chemical warfare agents. And unfortunately, this is something that we accumulated painfully in Syria. And because of that, these experiences were valuable in Ukraine, where the prospects of chemical warfare agents are there. I hope that we will not witness that, but it's important for our colleagues in Ukraine to be prepared. We are also provided PPEs, protective gear for chemical agents, and we will be happy to work with our Ukrainian colleagues in different cities.
We help refugees all over the world. So we are sending medical supplies across Ukraine. We first sent some to Kiev, and tomorrow we're sending more supplies to Kharkiv. I'm so happy to work here today with the team. We were able to do a talk on biological weapons. It was difficult because we had multiple raids, sirens, and we had to keep coming up and down, but we had a very good audience. People here, they're very focused on the talk. So we're very happy to be here, and we hope to be back in Ukraine soon.
Відключіть світло, газ, погасіть вогонь у печах.
I'm here as a board member and active volunteer with MedGlobal here in Lviv, Ukraine. I truly believe in the mission of going where help is needed, and I feel very grateful to have skills that I can utilize to that effect. And MedGlobal is a fantastic organization that puts people in places where there is high need. And so seeing the war in Ukraine, there was no way that we couldn't answer any call for help. And I think that's always worrisome in such a short period of time. Can we make a difference? But I think the true answer to that is yes, definitely. It's also a beginning of a long process of making a difference. And here we get to know people, we get to understand what they need in a better way than we would be able to do from so far away.
So seeing everything on the news makes it a little less real and a little bit far off, and I think that me getting my hands dirty over here and doing as much work as I can to support the local people here has been something that I really wanted to do since I saw things kick off. So ultimately, creating that bond is something that we'd like to do long term, but right now a short mission to complete the actual needs that they have and do the training that they requested is something that I feel like is very worthwhile.
I'll give you a little more name.
Зараз трошки яскравості більше, да?
Bone shadow.
Бачите тінь від кістки.
Що ти робиш, Жанна? То мені поймемо.
So you can just scan down.
А нирка де?
Yeah, there's liver.
Печінка.
Slide up slightly.
This was a very good medical mission, and we are happy to continue that and to continue the training of our colleagues to build resilience within the Ukrainian healthcare workers in order for them to serve their community and weather this storm.